Askreddit asks, what is the most effective psychological trick you use?
I work in an office. When people stop by my desk and refuse to leave me alone, I will get up and refill my water bottle while they are talking to me. Instead of walking back to my desk, I walk them to theirs. They instinctively will sit down. Then I just sever the convo and get back to work. Edit. Holy shit, this blew up. Thanks for the gold and silver kind internet peoples.
My youngest, 4, got into the white phase a little while back. Read an article that said the best way to get them to stop was to ask them, I'm not sure. What do you think? It is a godsend. They answer their own question. You provide some feedback, sounds good to me. And they immediately move on. Fucking awesome.
I've started making my 4-yo ask the whole question. So now he has to ask, why is the sky blue? Rather than just why. It makes him pause and think. Engages him in the conversation more and breaks us out of that constant why loop.
I would never say this to her face. But she's a wonderful person and a gifted artist.
This was simultaneously one of the nicest and weirdest things Michael did on the show.
Why wouldn't you say that to her face?
I currently manage around 240 people between 6 restaurants. It is often hard to get them to do what is needed. I have found saying, I need your help, is sufficient to get them on board. People want to feel needed and like they are making a difference. Expressing to them as much makes all the difference in the world.
I've said this one before, but it's along the same lines. If I need someone to change the way they do things, I usually ask them to help make sure others are doing that thing correctly. Rather than accusing them of doing something wrong, I give them the responsibility of being a positive role model for others.
I use this with my toddler. 2. It works well. Listening to someone without giving advice or pushing for more information typically nets me more information than being pushy for it.
This. If you want to hear what someone has to say, just let them speak. If they stop, just wait. They will continue speaking and adding to what they were saying to fill the silence. I've done this a lot.
I work as a creative director. I have a lot of great clients. Unfortunately, with a few shitty managers from the side, they usually go with the mantra of, if it's not my idea, it's not a good idea. I end up, sometimes, telling them about something Google, Tesla, Amazon, Samsung, etc. is doing, and how we could try it. They jump at these ideas. The ideas are actually mine or my team's. Works like a charm. Use this sparingly. Using it as an easy escape is not a good idea. It works, but know when to use it. If you use it all the time, it won't make you look any better. It will also allow people to be promoted who aren't capable of doing the job pointed out by Rootfoot. Thank you. Good luck everyone. Edit. Added on last paragraph disclaimer. Edit. Thank you for the silvers and gold. First time. I am unsure of protocol.
When I'm doing backcountry hiking patrol in a wilderness area, I'm supposed to keep an eye out for people with dogs, which are not allowed. The ranger taught me to ask any dog walkers, are you looking for somewhere to walk your dog? Quote, that gives them the chance to pretend they didn't know about the rule, signs posted of course, so they don't lose face. Then I give them a brochure with dog-friendly trails. It's a brilliantly non-confrontational technique, and I use it in other parts of my life. Edit. Many people are asking why no dogs. It has to do with this park being designated wilderness, which is very different from national, state, local, county parks. Wilderness designation, URL redacted, article, wilderness designation facts list of reasons from park, URL redacted, Ben 27 EV. JPEG, another edit. Thank you for the silver. Kind Redditor. I'm happy my suggestion was interesting and or helpful. Exclamation mark.
In an argument, find something to agree on, then push your main point. When you realize this, it's like a superpower. Would you agree that Paris is the capital of France? Yes, great. Now give me my fucking money.
I recently read that saying, you're right, instead of I know. Makes you look less like an asshole and doesn't diminish something someone else may have just found out. I think it's pretty effective at not letting you look like a total ass. Edit. Wow. Inbox boom. Thanks for all the replies. I'll try to answer a few of them if necessary. Don't be sad if I don't answer. I still like you. Closing parenthesis dot.
My 3-year-old loves to ask me questions and then say, "That's right. Well done, mummy." And it always makes me feel pretty good.
If you need to remember something, think about it while doing something noticeably unusual. This will pair the memory with the something, so that when it is noticed later on it will trigger that particular memory. E.g., I need to take out the garbage before going to bed. Put your pillow at the foot of your bed.
Shit, this is a good idea. I'm gonna go put all my forks in the pantry so I remember to use it.
If you hand something to someone they will take it. It's a lot of fun. Edit. My first Reddit silver. Thanks.
They're less likely to take it if it's obviously trash. Source. I hand people things very often.
If you need to de-escalate someone and get them to communicate asking questions about numbers, personal information, I work in emergency services. If someone is totally distraught and shut down, asking their phone number, address, SSN, birthdate can pull them out of the emotional place and bring them back to a headspace where they can talk about what happened more easily. I often ask these questions even after I have the information just to de-escalate.
Remove.
When somebody shy is speaking, if you look at them and nod your head, it encourages them to keep talking.
I'm hard of hearing. I've spent a lot of my life nodding at my family to show I've heard and understood so they don't ask, "Did you hear that?" I do it at work, especially in meetings. I get a lot of attention from the speaker as I look like the only person actively listening.
This also works if they're unsure if their answer is the correct one. Slightly different premise but same outcome. Nodding will reaffirm and make them more comfortable finishing their thought.
Instead of asking, "Do you have any questions?" I ask, "What questions do you have?" The first almost always results in silence. And the second lets people feel comfortable to ask questions at it. Thanks for the silver, kind stranger.
My wife calls this the simplest, most manipulative thing I do. Whenever I bump into an acquaintance, meaning not friend, just a person I know, I of course say hi and the conversation goes like this. Me. Hey, how are you? Name. You look good. Them. Laugh. Thank you. I'm good. How are you? Me. I'm great. I'm on the way to wherever I am going to at the time and I tell them why too. So what are you doing here? Them. Go into same detail to tell me where they're going and why. Alright, well I won't keep you up any longer than I have. Have a good day. Name. It leaves people feeling good. Takes away the awkwardness of cutting a convo short and it makes them want to leave.
Playing dumb gets you out of a lot. But not too dumb.
It's called strategic incompetence. Edit. Wow. I didn't expect this comment to receive so much attention, so I'll elaborate a little. For those that don't know, strategic incompetence is the art of pretending you don't know how to do something so that you can trick someone else into doing it for you. I'm somewhat guilty of this. My family used to think I was stupid. But now that I'm a scientist, they've wisened up and I can't get away with it as often. Lol. Who's Morales?
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, and above all, have an excellent day, you amazing people.